up, football fans from the GoMileHigh.com studios? It's time for another edition of Football Guys TV. I'm your host, Cecil Lammey. Let's look at week 2 and talk some football, baby. Can you say bounce back? I know you can, and I know that Eli Manning will, sure. Wednesday night opener against the Cowboys didn't go so very good, and of course, Victor Cruz dropping passes didn't help. But this week against the Buccaneers, Eli Manning and Coach Coughlin will bounce back. Make sure he's in your lineup. Let's move on and talk about the Shanahanigans in Washington at the running back position. Alfred Morris with the big 100-yard game against the Saints means that you can start him with confidence in week 2 against the Rams. And finally, the old man Reggie Wayne had a huge game with Andrew Luck against the Bears. Some garbage time yards, but who cares? Reggie Wayne should still be in your lineup this week as they face off against a weak Vikings secondary. How much rust can you possibly have? Michael Vick looked like shut your mouth against the Cleveland Browns, and Andy Reid said, yeah, it's just rust. Well, in week 2, we're not starting him against Baltimore. We'll move on and talk about running back Sean Green. Yeah, the Jets, they finally scored a touchdown. It's awesome. Way to go, Mark Sanchez. And Sean Green was able to beat up a little bit on the Buffalo Bills. This time they're facing a pissed-off Pittsburgh Steelers defense that lost their opener against the Broncos. Steelers are going to make the Jets pay. Make sure Sean Green is on your bench. And finally, we'll talk about a great defense in Houston going to put pressure on Jacksonville's young quarterback Blaine Gabbert, which means that wide receiver Justin Blackmon may not have as good of a day as he did in week 1. Put Blackmon on your bench this week. From the GoMileHigh.com studios, that's a wrap for this week's edition of Football Guys TV. Hey, I want to remind you to check out Footballguys.com. Over 50,000 pages of content during the regular season so you can dominate your competition. You wanted the best, you got the best, baby. It's Footballguys.com. For my man, Rob Wagner, man in the box, get back in that box. I'm Cecil Lammey saying thanks for watching. Stay tuned and stay frosty.